Oh, you're getting arrested because you threatened me. Oh, that's so funny. You're threatening to punch me in the face.
She was?
You're just down.
No. Hi.
Hi.
Do you have a bad experience at Pinellas County Sheriff's Office?
I have a lot of experience.
You're going to have another one if you don't calm down.
No, I can't calm down. I'm so beyond fed up right now. Like, this is actually ridiculous.
It sounds like you're just getting a ticket.
That's fine.
And then you can go about your way.
She can surely write me a ticket since she wanted to follow me since she's bored.
What's going on?
That's
Okay.
completely fine.
Take
she
it
can
to
see
court.
me in court. Yes,
Take it to
she
court.
can see me in court.
But
That's
if-
absolutely absurd.
If you
that
battle
she's
us-
gonna follow
if
me
you battle us out
into
here,
my neighborhood
you're going to lose.
because she wanted to get me a ticket.
She was the one from the BOLO,
Okay.
and she brought in here. She did a stop bar violation, so I stopped her.
You still do welfare check based on the BOLO. Because why is she all hot?
Because as soon as I pulled up, that's what I walked up to. She's yelling, and as I'm sitting here, she's saying she's gonna punch me in the face.
I didn't even have to keep driving, but she was following me.
When you were sitting in your car, she was yelling at you?
She was on the phone with her mom. She's yelling, "I'm gonna punch her in the face. I'm gonna go to jail today, Mom."
What's the ticket for?
For failure to stop. I stopped past the stop sign, apparently, at that one right there. Apparently.
Okay, we'll go to court.
I will go to court. But this is absolutely ridiculous. Following me for what?
I have no idea. I don't know why she was following you. Maybe there was something else about your car she didn't like. No idea.
I just got into an accident because somebody failed to stop at a stop sign and hit me. So my car doesn't drive perfectly right now.
So you're mad at her for enforcing something
I'm mad
that
at her for following me for no reason.
Okay, well you can't
So
threaten
you guys can just
you
sit
can't-
there and
you
follow
can't,
people?
You can't threaten to punch us either.
So you guys can just sit there and
understand what
follow
I'm saying?
people for no reason.
You can't-
Without a reason to do so?
Sure.
641 cover call, 570 back, go welfare check 14.
Okay.
Alright.
Have her get out. You can get out.
For what?
You're going to jail.
For what?
Get out of the car.
For what?
No.
I'm gonna get out of the. I will get out of the
I'm gonna
vehicle.
cut your
I will
seatbelt.
get out. Let me get out. Oh my God, this is absolutely ridiculous.
No, it's not. What's absolutely ridiculous is you threatening to punch one of my
Okay.
deputies in the face.
Cool. Stop pulling my hair.
There you go. Here. She's going in your car. So you're on the phone with your mom?
Yep.
Okay. Well, she can come and get your car if you want.
Okay, cool.
Or we can tow it. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, you can't just leave it.
All right, well, we'll tow it then.
No, just have her come get it.
All right.
5 cops for one person. You guys are crazy. Oh my God. I'm walking just fine.
Well, your stance.
Just tell me what to do and I can do it. You don't need to touch me.
You had a hard time doing that before, so.
You guys gave me one direction to do. And didn't even give me 0.2 seconds to get out of the car. So, yeah.
Hello? Anyone still on the phone? Nope. Okay. Keys. Wallet. What's your code so we can call your mom?
I think she's right there.
Okay. The black pickup truck?
Yeah. That's her boyfriend.
Okay.
Yes, please record. Because they've already manhandling the out of me. Yanks me
He
out of
can
the
stay
car.
25 feet away.
Okay.
And then if they want to take the car, has to give his driver's license.
All right, so you got to stay 25 feet away according to new Florida law. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's a new law.
That is not a new law.
That is a new
Let
law.
me see that. Where is that?
Look
Let
it
me see where
up.
it's written.
Look it up. Now, if you
Sergeant.
want to take her vehicle, you can take her vehicle.
I want to know what is going on.
I'm getting arrested for threatening them, apparently.
I want to know the whole situation. That
She got stopped for
Please.
traffic.
okay?
Apparently
In her
she's-
neighborhood.
She's been, well,
In her
A-
neighborhood. So you
a
stop
neighborhood.
people in their neighborhood?
a neighborhood.
No, a neighborhood is her neighborhood. So
Okay.
don't say a neighborhood. This is her neighborhood.
Does it make you
Okay.
feel better if I say her neighborhood?
Go ahead.
Don't touch me. Anybody else can deal with me but you, bitch.
Let me check.
She was going to get cited. She didn't agree with the violation. She threatened to punch that.
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah. Identify yourself.
Deputy Mike Valenti,
Okay.
61652.
Okay. And you too?
Deputy Figicelli, 59060.
Okay.
Issue 1. The lawful basis for the stop. The deputy had two independent grounds, either one sufficient on its own. First, a be on lookout call for a reckless driver matching this exact vehicle and tag. That alone supports a Terry stop. Second, a directly observed rolling stop at a sign. Under Florida Statute 316.123, that is a traffic infraction. Under Wen v. United States, 517 U.S. 806, decided 1996, the officer's motive does not matter. If the violation is objectively present, the stop is lawful. The driver's belief that it was unfair is constitutionally irrelevant. Issue 2. The verbal threat. This is what turned a citation into an arrest, and the law on this is unforgiving. Florida Statute 784.01. 1 defines assault as an intentional threat to do violence, with apparent ability, creating well-founded fear of imminent harm. Words alone are enough. Florida courts have repeatedly held that physical contact is not required to satisfy this statute. The driver shouted, "I am going to punch her in the face," while the deputy stood feet away. That is the textbook fact pattern. The defense, that she was talking to her mother on the phone, fails. She knew the deputy was in earshot. Recklessness is enough. Under Counterman v. Colorado, 600 U.S. 66, decided 2023. The speaker need only be reckless about how the listener perceives the threat. The First Amendment does not protect true threats. Virginia v. Black, 538 U.S. 343, settled this in 2003.
And what's your name?
I don't even need to identify.
You're 25 feet away.
Okay, but I want to.
You're going to go to jail too?
Huh?
25 feet away?
I'm well.
We're giving
this
you a
isn't
lawful
25.
order to stay
This is
outside
25.
of this investigation,
listen,
okay? This is your final warning. This is a new law.
this
If
is-
you interfere with this
Okay.
investigation, you will go to jail.
All
You
right.
understand? You have been warned, as it is
You guys got a
stated
little
in the
power.
statute that is required.
Little power trip right now going, aren't we?
We're not done recording with our cell phones.
Yes, you are recording.
I didn't say.
Yes, you just. I'm not the one recording.
With my cell phone.
That's
you.
Well,
Do you have your driver's
okay.
license on you, or are you trying to take the car? Or...
I am going to take the car.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license on you? I got to make sure that you are valid. Can you take it out for me?
Oh my god, you think you're so big and bad and above everything else. That's crazy. You think you're so cool. Because you're a police officer. Crazy. You're just nothing.
Drop that.
Every
Call.
time I'm going to videotape.
429 and valid, please.
Good. Shows that we're doing our job. Appreciate it.
Maybe. Harassing people in their neighborhood. You're not even telling me the full story, so.
Just did.
You did not. You just said.
You just don't want to listen.
You just said something in the neighborhood. Okay, all lawful what? What did she do?
She rolled the stop sign.
What stop sign did she roll?
Wasn't here for it.
Do you have your license on you? She wants you to take the car.
She already has. I got the.
Okay.
I got Eden running it right now. She's gonna throw it in the call notes.
Okay, she said that you can take the car. We just got to verify your license and then you can get on out of here. Okay?
So-
Give us just a minute.
Issue 3. The reclassification when the victim is an officer. This is where the penalty escalates dramatically. Under Florida Statute 784.07, subsection 2, simple assault on a law enforcement officer is reclassified upward. A second-degree misdemeanor becomes a first-degree misdemeanor. That is up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. The driver predicted her own arrest on camera. Quote, "I'm going to go to jail today, Mom." She was correct. Issue 4. The HALO Law. Florida Statute 843.31 took effect January 1st, 2025. After a verbal warning, civilians must remain 25 feet from a working first responder. Approaching closer with intent to interfere is a second-degree misdemeanor, up to 60 days in jail and a $500 fine. The deputy applied this statute correctly and explicitly cited it on camera. The constitutional caveat. The HALO law does not prohibit recording police, which is protected under Glick versus Cuniff and the 11th Circuit. You can record. You just have to do it from 25 feet away after a warning. The First Amendment does not require zero distance. Issue 5. Use of force. The deputies used handcuffs only. No strikes, no taser, no chemical agents. Verbal commands first. Under Graham versus Connor, 490 U.S. 386, decided 1989, force is judged for objective reasonableness from the officer's perspective. The driver had just made an arrestable threat. She was emotionally escalated. Handcuffing was a textbook proportionate response.
Y'all ain't got nothing better to do with yourself. Because there's nobody, committing real crimes or anything.
This is the same.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to throw mine up on YouTube later.
I'm not going to throw mine on YouTube either.
Okay.
I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that's trying to figure out what's going on when she calls hysterical, so that's the guy I know.
Had to call 5 cops over one girl. You're crazy. Oh my God. Can't handle shit, huh? You can't handle nothing. Absolutely crazy.
Is the keys in them?
I think it's still running. Yep. Yes, sir.
Because you caught me at the worst possible time. Like, I was already having the worst day possible, and then you were like, if it's the fact that you were following me, that shit irked me so bad. And then failure to stop at the stop sign, stopping past it, barely.
I don't threaten strangers.
Well, shouldn't have followed me.
Yeah, she's a hothead, so.
That was in the presence of a deputy. We actually were in the area because we got a call of a reckless driver BOLO.
Mhm.
They gave her exact vehicle description and tag and saying that she was in the area of Starkey. So my deputy just happened to be in the exact area, sees the car pull into the neighborhood. In addition, she runs a stop sign. That's the reason for the traffic stop. And she was a hothead. So.
Now to the grades. The deputies earn an A- for clean threat documentation and disciplined HALO law application. They stated the threat aloud on camera, locking in the evidentiary record for prosecutors and for review. They issued name and badge number when asked, satisfying transparency norms without breaking stride. The driver earns an F. She self-inflicted every consequence in under 2 minutes of escalation. Her mocking commentary afterward only created more evidence of awareness, useful at sentencing if not at trial. Lessons for citizens. Speaking on the phone next to a police officer is not a private conversation. Anything in earshot is admissible. A verbal threat in the officer's presence is the actus reus of assault under Florida law. There is no joke exception. The HALO law allows recording, but only from outside 25 feet after warning. Compliance is not surrender. It is procedural self-protection. Lessons for officers. Stating the threat aloud on camera locks the evidentiary record. This deputy did so within seconds. Model behavior. HALO law warnings should reference the statute and the 25-foot requirement explicitly. Vague warnings invite First Amendment challenges. Disclosing name and badge number on demand is a small concession that pays dividends in litigation and in public perception. If you found this analysis useful, hit subscribe and tell us in the comments, was the assault charge fair or did the deputy overreach?
All because you think you're so big and tough. That's crazy. It's funny, actually. It's quite funny. Failure to stop at the stop sign, because you stopped past it. Oh, you're absolutely ridiculous. It's okay. Maybe one day you'll have a life. And then you'll feel good about yourself without having to bring other people down over nothing. Or maybe one day you'll actually be a real cop and get to fight real crime. That would be cool, huh? Because I'm sure that's probably why you got into this, was to do some real crime. No? Have you? Why? Just because I'm talking down on you means that I was diagnosed with something? Because, you know, not like you'd have anything better to do with yourself.